Are you about to drop thousands of hard-earned dollars on a brand new camera body just because the internet rumor mill is screaming that the Nikon Z9 is about to change the entire photography landscape? Stop right there and take a deep breath. The leaks floating around online sound like pure science fiction. People are talking about a sensor readout speed that is 3.5 times faster, internal red cinema tech built right into the body, and blistering 60 frames per second raw burst rates. On paper, it sounds like the ultimate photographic dream machine. But before you let your FOMO drain your bank account, you need to know a dirty little secret about how the camera industry operates. Nikon is not just quietly updating their flagship model. They are fundamentally shifting who this camera is actually built for. And if you buy this beast for the wrong reasons, it is going to cost you a lot more money than just the steep price tag of the camera body itself. To understand what is really happening, we have to start at the very core of the machine, the sensor. When the initial rumor drops hit about a 46-megapixel stacked sensor, many photographers shrugged and asked why Nikon wasn't pushing for 60 or 80 megapixels like some of their competitors. On paper, 46 megapixels sounds identical to the original Z9. But if you look past the pixel count, you miss the entire story. The real magic of the Z9 II sensor lies in the readout speed. Early leaks and industry insiders point to a sensor readout speed roughly 3.5 times faster than the already impressive first-generation Z9. In the real world of professional shooting, raw speed solves actual physical problems. A lightning-fast sensor readout virtually eliminates rolling shutter distortion when you are panning quickly across a landscape or tracking a speeding vehicle. It locks onto erratic, unpredictable wildlife like a rare bird diving through a messy, cluttered background without breaking a single sweat. It completely wipes out that annoying artificial light banding that ruins your shots when you are shooting under tricky indoor gymnasium lights or stadium floodlights. And for hybrid shooters who split their time evenly between stills and video, that speed unlocks massive technical headroom for demanding high frame rate video modes. Striving to stay at 46 megapixels is actually a brilliant, calculated move by Nikon. The Z8 and Z9 already give you more than enough resolution for massive billboard-sized prints and aggressive digital cropping. By focusing all of their engineering prowess on processing speed and rapid data clearing instead of chasing useless marketing megapixels, Nikon is building a true, battle-tested workhorse designed for performance rather than spec sheet bragging rights. However, this is precisely where the target audience starts to shift dramatically, and you need to pay very close attention to your own workflow. Internal video capabilities are about to receive a seismic upgrade. Thanks to Nikon's high-profile acquisition of Red, the second major rumor swirling around the Z9 is the inclusion of internal 8.3K Red Code RAW recording. If you are a high-end hybrid professional who spends your days shooting high-end documentaries, luxury weddings, or high-budget commercial content, this feature changes the game entirely. It means true, uncompromised cinema-level color grading right out of the box. Incredible shadow and highlight exposure recovery in harsh high-contrast scenes, and seamless color matching with actual red cinema cameras when you are working on a multi-camera professional set. You get all of this power right inside the camera body without needing to rig up an external monitor or deal with clumsy cable management. But here is the harsh catch that nobody on YouTube wants to talk about. Red RAW is not free. It demands significantly faster, much more expensive spec-express memory cards. It eats through terabytes of hard drive storage space in a matter of hours. And it requires a heavy, demanding post-production computer workflow that will instantly melt an older desktop or laptop. If you are a solo creator shooting YouTube product reviews, vlogs, or talking head videos in a simple home studio, this feature is complete, unadulterated overkill. But for working professionals grading paid client work where elite color science makes or breaks the final invoice, this is the exact feature that makes waiting for the Z9 II entirely worthwhile. That brings us directly to the performance tax of shooting at the absolute bleeding edge. Rumors suggest this camera could push an insane 60 frames per second in full resolution RAW. For dedicated wildlife and sports photographers, That kind of frame rate means never missing the micro moment. You will effortlessly capture the exact split second a basketball leaves a player's fingertips, the precise splash of water droplets flying off an eagle's wingspan, or the millisecond a race car clips a curb. But once again, you have to seriously think about the data implications. Shooting 60 frames a second in RAW creates a massive data bottleneck that ripples through your entire business. You are looking at brutal, exhausting card culling